What's going on, guys? No, it's been a while since I've made a video. This is all because I was working in this room, so that's all cleared out. I just want to point out to you, this is vinyl plank flooring right there. Okay, 4 mm thick. I haven't had any issues in any of the other flooring with scratches from a dog's nails or whatever. Now, the reason I'm focusing on this is, see that aluminum threshold? Okay, that's okay and that works until that little rubber piece gets either ripped or pulled out. Now, I had one of those here because when I did the hallway here, okay, this stayed carpeted, so I had an aluminum threshold here. Okay, well, I was dead set on doing my transition like this because the threshold I have in my closet, that wooden piece, you couldn't find something that long for right there. Okay, they sell them in like, I think 36-inch lengths. Anyways, you can see I went through and I did all the baseboard. Okay, then you can see there's my wooden threshold. I cut them down, my wife stained them. I cut them and drilled them, then my wife stained them. My wife, we went through and we repainted the whole room, and we did new blinds too. They're only like $9 each, I think. But yeah, when we painted the room, we used the existing color. Okay, and any patches that need I like, you can see, I don't know if you can see here, because I added this outlet in. Okay, but there's a fire break like right here. That was a switch. It was a switch for the fan, and it was a switch for this outlet. Obviously, I made the outlet constant hot, and my fan is controlled off of this. Okay, so no need to have a switch for the fan. But when I put the outlet in here, right around up here, I just spackled it. I didn't even sand it or texture it or nothing. Also, you can see some marks here. I had some shelves put up. The reason I put the shelves up is we used to have cats, and the cats would jump up on that ledge there and play around. Okay, but when I put these shelves in, which have been taken out, you can see I had to spackle this, because the screws cut grooves into the wood. So I went ahead and I sanded this down. We're gonna paint this door here. Now, this is not a video on how to install vinyl plank or laminate flooring. My understanding is laminate flooring installs basically the same way. Okay, you can see I have two practice planks here. Now, when I was going from here this way, I was left with this setup where I had the tongue here, okay, or no, I'm sorry, the groove here. Come on, Ava. My dog's trying to get involved. So I've got the groove here on this side, and I've got the tongue here. Now, when you're going this way, it's really easy because all you have to do, now you can see how it's not quite locked in right here. To fix that, all you have to do is lift it up and push it, and you can see it locked in. The seam went away, and this seam here you can see right here. Okay, same thing. I've got a tongue here, and this end here, if this was a full plank, would have a groove, and that would lock in here. And you can see I staggered the planks. And that's how you want to do it. You get the randomness, it looks better. But the problem that I had is when I went from about that part of the door frame over to the wall, because you want to do the flooring, you want to go out and just do another row and another row, and you just build on each other. You don't want to go this way unless your planks are going this way, right? Now realistically, you're supposed to measure the room and, you know, do the chalk lines, blah, 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 blah. Which, to be honest with you, I didn't. Like I said, the hallway was already done, okay? I had to replace some of these planks here in the, right here. That's because I wanted that seamless transition, and I think that is just awesome, beautiful. And you may notice that I took the baseboard down, but I've got cordon around on there. And the reason for the cordon around is because I did not use my flooring installation kit, which comes with spacers to get you the right distance off of the wall, because this is a floating floor. It expands and contracts. So over here, this gap here, I did a horrible job on that. Since I knew I was going cordon around, I did kind of a horrible job here. Here, I did great. But going back to what I was about to talk about though, you can see I've got 2 planks here. Now, when I did this, right, I did 3 full planks. And it was relatively easy because I had to come up underneath the tongue. I had to come up underneath the tongue to lock it in, okay? And once it's locked in, it will slide a bit, but not a whole lot. And sometimes you'll have a gap like this and you got to tap it to get it close, and then you can tap this shut. And unless it automatically locks in. So the issue that I had over here, why I've got that gap and that gap and that gap and that gap, is because I was coming this way, which is for lack of, it's just the wrong way to do it. Even though I had undercut the door, you can see it's undercut. Okay, at all 4 locations. Okay, but so what I ended up having to do is I had to lock it in like this. It's hard to do one-handed. I'll just cheat. Okay, so for me to lock it in to get 3 full planks or whatever, it was easy. I was just making my cuts here, planks, cut down at that end. But when it came down to this last piece, see, this piece was easy. This piece, and you can see I got it locked in here, okay? Because what I did is I actually cut it here, because you really don't want to smack on this end here. You'll damage your tongue. So this piece is cut, and there's a chip. When I got cut, there was a chip that came out. I didn't think anything of it. Figured I got color match caulk, it'll be all good. Well, you can see the color match caulk, right? So anyways, I cut it here. I smacked it this way. I locked this in, but even though it's undercut here, I still would have had more of an issue. And the same thing here. This is locked in, okay? Looks like it's not locked in too well, okay? And then over here, this is the color match caulk, and I got my little, it's called the pull bar, comes in your flooring installation kit, and it smacks it this way. And again, this, I smacked this, and I did not smack this. So, some of the issues I ran into, other than these little goobers here, I think this flooring looks just excellent. So I want to make you aware of when you're laying flooring, what kind of issues you can run into. And yeah, so I got more color match caulking coming in. I used oak, and according to the website, it looks like walnut may be a better match. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out some vinyl pieces, put some vinyl pieces in here, and then caulk it so it'll be less obvious. So that is my video for now. Like I said, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and it's probably be a while before I do another video. That's my wife. She's checking my work. Yeah, and this is this used to be phone line, been blank plated. I did all the I took all the plates off, and like I installed this one here. I think I just tapped off the GFI in the bathroom, which is full of furniture right now. Yeah, and I don't recall why I did this blank plate and this blank plate, but alas, I did. So that's it. Like I said, if you're curious about my next video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified whenever I do new videos. Otherwise, if you know someone who's going to be doing flooring, maybe you can give them this video as, like, you know, a treatment of what they should and should not look out for. Thank you very much. See you soon.